Hey Hallowmaniacs, welcome to another one of our channels. And the Hallowmaniacs have been buying everything that they can for their Halloween collection. We're going to take a different kind of video and show you some of the recent purchases that we have made. So let's get started. Hey Hallowmaniacs, Steph and Joe here, and we are bringing you a fun, different kind of video that we haven't done before. So we've been kind of making a little off-camera purchases from thrift stores, antique stores, online finds, and we wanted to kind of make it all, put it all together for one big video and just show you some cool recent purchases that we have because we want to celebrate the holiday that we love the most, Halloween, all year round.
And it's going to be here before you know it, so we've gone a little thrift slash eBay slash retail therapy happy, but you know what? That is a-okay. We are super excited to add some cool stuff to the collection, get geared up for Halloween 2025. And we just wanted to bring with you guys some of our recent finds, share with you what we've been searching for, adding to the collection, and hopefully you guys will find it of some interest.
Yeah, so this first one that we're going to show you, this is a cool, just a little wooden box. Joe will show you, he's got longer arms than I do, but open it up, there's nothing in there. It's like a false book, but it's just I think a cool display piece that you could put on your bookshelf, and it's got it's pretty sturdy. Yeah,
it's a pretty cool prop here. We only paid $1.50 for this, so that was a pretty good deal. Looks like the original price was $9.99, but we thought it was a pretty cool ad. Definitely we've got a bookshelf display that you've probably seen from some of our earlier videos as well, and we thought this might be a nice add to that bookshelf.
So next up, actually this is a purchase. I had I think this was a Christmas gift card that I got, and I wanted to just, again, who uses their Christmas gift card for Halloween? I do.
We do.
And this is just a cool door sign that I found on Amazon. It was like maybe $10, $12, but I liked it. It has all the cool horror villains and...
Nothing says neighborly like the sign, "Welcome, you should leave."
Yeah. Hey, a few years ago, I actually had a floor mat that said "Go away." And I kept it up beyond Halloween.
I guess we're sending a very strong message here from the homestead.
No, we're friendly people, but we like to have fun.
And here's kind of your first, pop trivia question. Can you name all the villains on this sign from left to right? Ooh.
Yes, and there's a little one, which I actually just... right here.
Yeah, I know who that is.
I know who it is, but I almost overlooked them.
Oh no, you can't overlook that one. So going left to right, you've got the infamous Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund. You've got Pennywise the Clown, It. You've got Jason Voorhees. You've got Chucky. You've got Ghostface from Scream, and you've got my favorite, Michael Myers from the 1978 classic Halloween.
And it's kind of funny, Joe and I's favorites are standing next to each other. I like Ghostface, and he likes Michael Myers.
Oh, that's why the marriage has lasted as long as it has.
It's all to the Amazon sign. Oh, that's funny. Let's get on to the next one. So this is another find that we had at I think it was a Lansing Antique Mall,
yep.
The Mega Mall.
Yep.
And you may say, well, that's not really Halloween, but contraire. There actually is, so... in the movie, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, you'll notice that there's a song, Season of the Witch, playing, and I think it's been in actually a couple other...
horror films, too. Yeah, it's been around for a while. It's a classic.
But it's a classic Halloween song, and, this is a cool record. It says $20, but we actually got it for 50% off for $10, and the record was in pretty good condition, but, yeah, kind of cool little classic throwback.
And I just laugh because the Halloween collection does seem to grow and spurt off in many, many different directions. And classic albums just seems to be another niche that these collections are going in. So we've been building up a steady foundation of Halloween-based records too, which is pretty cool.
And it's also why we had to get a storage unit in the last couple of months. So you can't keep it all in your house. You gotta enjoy definitely what you love and definitely make room for it, whether or not you have to buy that space, right, Joe?
Absolutely. So yeah, definitely a classic here. Donovan, super cool record, classic song, Season of the Witch. Can't go wrong for the bargain price of $10. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Scram, kid. This next find was actually something I picked up at a Goodwill store in Wisconsin on one of my work trips, and kind of looks like it could be from, I don't know if it would be the 80s, but 90s it kind of definitely looks like. And some of these baskets, I got it for $3.99. I couldn't find the exact one online, but I see where anywhere they can go maybe like anywhere from like 10 to 30, 40, $50 depending on what it is, the brand. But I bought it just because I liked it, not because I necessarily wanted to resell it.
If nothing else, it's something super cool to hand out Halloween candy this year too. So what's more traditional and Halloweenish than using this Halloween-based basket to hand out candy?
All right, here's another one of our thrift finds in Goodwill. We found this in Wisconsin. No, actually, I take that back. This is an Indiana thrift store find, but it was Goodwill, and it's a cool little pumpkin dish, $2.99. Don't know, again, the brand on it, but it just looked pretty and was coming home with us.
Yeah, for your next Halloween party purposes, why not use this amazing pumpkin Halloween serving tray?
So we have a basket and we have a dish.
Hopefully I'm selling you guys on this Halloween party that we'll hopefully have. But yeah, we've got lots of good serving materials for the next occasion.
That's right. You're all invited. You bring the candy, we got the dish.
And next up, we have these awesome vintage pop-up decorations, courtesy of Fun World. I believe these are from the 1970s with the skeleton and the witch. Pretty classic, pretty cool, and let's face it, Steph had to have them.
Nah, I did like them. If you've seen our other video to our vintage Halloween, they actually make up those little pumpkins that pop up that have like the little ghost or the black cat in it. So
yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely a cool throwback, and aren't they adorable?
They will look good in the curio this year, absolutely, and can't wait to put those on display and keep adding some more of these. I don't know if there's more of these that belong with the set, but it'll be something we'll have to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, I think there's something definitely about vintage Halloween that just looks cooler than the modern day Halloween.
Totally agree. No comparison, in my opinion.
So now, like all the collectors out there, it's hard to come by. I feel like you pay a pretty penny for the vintage Halloween stuff compared to like other holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Halloween is by far the most pristine, the most rare, and possibly the most coveted as well. So definitely cool to add these and scoop them up off the market and take them home.
Absolutely. And speaking of kind of more vintage Halloween, here's a cool throwback, a Rosbro candy container. So this is something that Joe got online on eBay.
Yeah, we've got a few of these already. We did not have this pumpkin one, so trying to collect as many of these as we can to put in the curio, but I think these are pretty cool and definitely throwback to the Halloweens of old for sure.
Yeah, they're typically were made in probably I think like around the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah.
So definitely they're old.
It amazes me, though, because they're small pieces. And when you think about collecting mass candy, would you really want to have that small of a candy container? I want something a lot bigger to put my candy in.
Yeah, it's just a little dirty in there, but you can see you put, as a kid, your candy in there and then just have a cool little Halloween piece. All right, next up we have a local find for us. So Joe and I, we went to a Goodwill out in Saline, Michigan, and here we found this little cute, it's like, I don't know if it's a planter or just a little ceramic bucket, but it's got, I kind of had that vintage design on it with the witch. It is from 2005, and it's from, turn it around here,
hey,
so
that's
you can
already
see.
20 years old.
Yeah, I know,
Crazy.
right? But the Boston Warehouse Trading Company. So cute little throwback item. Yeah, 20 years old. Can't believe that. But definitely worth $1, I think.
It's all about the nostalgia. All right, and this is a vintage Halloween noisemaker. It is one of the originals. It's got one of the wooden handles. The more modern ones, I believe, have plastic handles. These are the definite wood ones. And what would you say, how far back do you think these date to?
Oh gosh, they can make anywhere from like the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
So it's somewhere in there, but you know, the design is pretty cool. It's got the vintage witch with the jack-o'-lantern. And again, this is kind of another segue into vintage Halloween that we've taken to. These are pretty cool, and it really is about that art, man. The artwork is really cool. It's what really draws you in, and really kind of gets you in the mood for all things Halloween too. So
I think they said, from what I've read, the ones with the wooden handles are usually pre-60s, so probably 40s, 50s, I would think.
yeah,
But
pretty old when you think about it.
But this is our first. This is a milestone for us. So this is our first Halloween noisemaker that we've ever collected.
Yep.
So one for the record books.
I wonder how many people actually use these, you know, on Halloween and then just threw them out or got rid of them. And, you know, it's just kind of cool to see these things resurface. And you just wonder, you know, who held it? What did they use it for? How often did they use it? How many Halloweens was it around for? All pretty cool stuff.
How could you get rid of it?
I know. It's a classic.
But yeah, definitely our first one. All right, so these next two finds are actually from the Ann Arbor thrift store that we had found, the Palm Street Guide, their first item, and this is the same trip, but this was cute. It's just a little pumpkin car on wheels. It was $1. I just thought it was cute, picked it up. Then we had a little, it's like a mini Pez container. Never seen one like this. And I do like to collect Pez containers, both modern and vintage ones. So this is another one that I could add that I had not seen for the Halloween kind of thing that we like to keep.
All right, so this is one of my favorite dudes. This is none other than Sven Gully. He's on MeTV, and out of Chicago. We actually had the opportunity to meet Rich Coase last year, the original, or actually he's the secondary Sven Gully. He wasn't the original, but he's the spawn of Svengoolie, as they call it, or the son of Svengoolie. But super cool guy. He's been doing this for, 45 years now, I believe?
Yeah, so he's a late night, well, I think it's like 8 o'clock it starts Eastern time, but we'll show different scary movies. And I'm sorry if you hear a little cat meowing, that's our cat Binks. We'll have to show her here, but she's definitely telling us she wants to be in this video.
She must want some camera time, but we're going to save it for the end to show her. So, but this is a pretty cool action figure. Got this off the MeTV website. They don't pop up all the time, but they do release these figures, and they do sell out really, really fast. So definitely he's an icon. He's been showing horror films weekly for 45 plus years, my gosh, and just awesome films. My folks actually introduced me to him. Hadn't really heard of him until the last 5 years or so, but really kind of latched on, enjoy his programs. We met him at C2E2 last year, and hopefully he'll be there this year as well, because we will be there. We will be there as well this year. If anybody's going out and about in Chicago, drop a line and let us know. We'll be at C2E2 for sure. So we'll love to meet up and say hey, and this is a pretty cool add to the collection.
And Svengoolie memorabilia does go for a lot, so if you can find any, and it's definitely something that you like to collect, it's definitely worth holding on to, because I see the value in it continuously going up and up.
And with anything, you collect because you like it, right? And we like Svengoolie. We love Svengoolie. Good dude. Great show. One of the last, to me, good family-friendly shows every week that you can tune in and enjoy, having a bowl of popcorn and sitting watching it with your family. Great show if you haven't seen it. So tune in to Svengoolie Saturday nights on MeTV.
Next up, we just have a couple different little Halloween-themed books that we found at, again, the thrift store for 50 cents each. And love Charlie Brown, The Great Pumpkin, as well as Rugrats with the nice Chucky, I'll say, not the evil Chucky. This is with the good little character Chucky.
Classic books, and who knows, maybe when it comes time for Halloween, we'll read one of these vintage Halloween books. Ooh,
scary. Yeah, with our little pumpkin candy basket.
Absolutely. We're doing the whole thing in one shop, one-stop shop. Candy, books, entertainment, you name it. Maybe there'll be a bonfire involved as well.
That'd be fun, actually. So this next one's actually one of Joe and I's first, I'd like to say pre-1980s die cuts that we have. So we got this, and it says it can date all the way back to the 1960s, possibly the 70s, but definitely cool with the witch here, the design and the moon. And if you ever want to know, like if you have more of like a original die cut, one of the clues will be that it was made actually in the USA. A lot of like the remakes nowadays will be actually made in China or a different country and not actually have that made in the USA stamp. Another clue is you're going to have that embossed, meaning it's kind of press shaped. You can see the design. It's not just flat on the back here. So those are two clues that you actually have a original die cut. All right, and next up, and I think this is the last item that we're going to show for this video, but this is something we're looking forward to, and I've never seen it. So we have two YouTube vloggers that have kind of been an inspiration for us starting our own Halloween channel. So Shiny Brite Doggo, thank you, I'll say right now, for these purchases already. I don't know what they are. This is kind of one of Joe's secret purchases, but we're really excited. We love their videos, love watching them collect different vintage holiday decorations, and they actually have their own Whatnot channel. So for those of you that don't know what Whatnot is, it's kind of like a live auction site, and I'll let Joe tell you kind of what he did, and we'll unbox these.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, Laura and Janine kind of have a Whatnot channel, so sometimes, they'll buy to collect and then sometimes buy to resell if it's something they're not going to hold on to. And they had a Easter sale, but they did sprinkle in a couple of different Halloween items per my request. for some additional Halloween stuff, and I think their next Whatnot sale is going to have more Halloween as well. But awesome YouTube channel. They're super engaging, super fun to watch. Love to see what kind of thrift finds they come up with and treasures as well, you know, for all things Halloween. And, you know, I kind of went on Whatnot for the first time, bid on these items, was able to win those and surprise stuff. And we're going to open these up and kind of see what we have here.
All right, so we started first unwrapping the smaller package, and I love what I see already. I love the little cute paper.
Look at that. It's super cool.
I love that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, isn't it adorable? It's like a little Halloween jack-o'-lantern candle. So, vintage candle, I love. Oh, you know I'm a sucker for little jack-o'-lantern faces.
Whether it be girly or non-girly, I think this one might be a non-girly candle, but it's super cool. It's got the classic pumpkin
I love it.
Look to it, and I had to have it, so... Wanted to surprise Steph.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
See if she liked it, but I think this will be another cool centerpiece of kind of the vintage Halloween candle collection. So pretty cool piece here.
And oh my goodness, aren't these adorable? They're like little Halloween jack-o'-lantern tea light candles. Oh, I love these.
And original packaging too, and you know these are pretty cool. I thought that'd be a nice ad as well, and
absolutely
some cool stuff to spruce up the curio for sure. So
yeah, so thank you, Joe, my purchaser, and thank you, Janine and Laura too, for these great, and definitely for reaching for extra Halloween items when Joe was watching the sale. That was really sweet of you, so thank you.
Absolutely. Make sure you tune into their channel, subscribe, and join their next Whatnot sale. You never know what you might take home.
Binks, you want to say hi to everyone? Say hi, Binks. Say hi, Binks. Here's our cute little black cat, Binks.
Not at all inspired by Hocus Pocus.
Right, Binks, say hi. Yeah, she's a loud one. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this video.
So let us know what you guys thought. What finds do you think are pretty cool that you wish you had for your collection, or that were definitely good pickups? It looks like the Hallowmaniacs went hard on the retail side with this video update, but some really cool stuff. And again, it's all about getting ready for Halloween, collecting what you love and enjoy, and these are some fantastic pieces to add.
Thanks for watching.